It's the weekend, ain't got a care in the world. Opening up bottles with my girls. It's time to get right. It's time to get right. We gon' be the ones with our hands in the air, looking great, feeling good. Interrupt, I'm wishing that you would get right. It's time to get right. It's been a long week. Boston made me mad. Boyfriend tripping.
Well, hello there, guys. It's your girl Erica, the host of the show, and this is my beautiful wife.
And I'm Shantae.
And we are the McDades. How you doing, baby?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I like your new glasses, girl. Them cute.
Thank you, girl.
Do you like your new glasses?
I do. It's a change.
Can you see me now?
It's a change.
Y'all, it's a what?
A change.
Oh, baby, we're going to talk about that in just a minute.
Girl, you silly.
Okay, so you guys, we want to thank you so much for tuning in to the McDades podcast. We really hope that everybody had a wonderful weekend, and we hope that you get into this new week with new positive attitudes and ready for something new to happen in your lives, just like we are. So, with that being said, did you have a good weekend this weekend, baby?
Yeah, it was good. We had Bay Day yesterday.
We had Bay Day, so tell them what we did.
We had reservations at True Kitchen. We went there for brunch.
Was it good?
It was absolutely amazing.
It was good because you guys, the first time we went,
we went late. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't. You could tell they were like ready to close.
Right.
So we got the fresh. Everybody fresh and ready to be at work. I had rose petals on my plate.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You don't know if you're supposed to eat the rose petals or if you're not.
Yeah, they
But
were
anyway,
nice.
The food was really, really good.
The DJ was bomb.
Hey, let me tell you, I ain't trying to be funny, but he's a Caucasian guy and he was in there jamming. Like he really was. I can see how when you go to True Kitchen, you can't help because we was over there rocking and dancing.
It was like, don't twerk on them boots. I was like, girl, I don't know. He better stop because I'm ready to twerk on it.
Well, some of them songs do make you want to do a little, shaking it because you got.
We were getting
we was over there. They were a little busy. I didn't think it was gonna be that busy at the time of day, but you guys, we did go on a date. We went to True Kitchen. And then we ate some food, and then we rode around.
You guys went to our God Kids.
We did, and then we went to your brother's house
little party.
It was his birthday.
Happy birthday, bro.
Hey, happy birthday, Drew. We love you. It was good to see you yesterday, so that was good.
Then we did our little spa day.
We did our spa day.
Nails and toes.
Yeah, my nails are done. And whoever got anything to say, I don't care. Like my wife say, I don't care. I don't care, because I did. And I think it's cute. I'm a girl, I'm a woman, and
Change is good.
Change is good. And you guys, today's title of the show is
Change is necessary.
Change is very necessary, you guys. We are going to make sure that we speak to you today about change. It is something that is inevitable. There's nothing that you can do as far as change, because it's going to happen in your life, my life, everybody's life. Regardless, whatever you're doing, change is necessary, regardless if you want to accept it or not. It's going to happen. So that is today's title of the show. But before we get into that, babe,
what?
Do you have any shout outs?
Shout out to my new president.
Hey, Biden Harris. Hey, babe, I got a question.
What?
Did you pop your drawers when you was getting dressed and putting on this
my
lovely shirt?
I ain't pop my drawers today.
Your panty drawers?
I ain't pop my panty drawers.
You didn't pop them, girl. We gonna have to redo.
Yeah,
you gotta put your little thumbs
like
in there.
Like Rashad told us to put our little thumbs.
I can't do it.
Yeah.
I can't do it. He makes that loud noise. But anyway.
I didn't pop my panty drawers.
Well,
right.
That's okay. But your shirt looks good.
Thank you.
Shout out to Kev Carter. You already know with the Carter brand.
Yeah,
you already
Carter
know
brand.
He keeps us laced up with these nice t-shirts all the time. And we appreciate it. If you guys ever see a shirt that we're wearing that you would like to have in your closet, feel free to reach out to us. We'll get you
inbox. We got you. We'll get you hooked up.
We'll get you hooked up. We're always ready. We stay ready, and we stay supporting these black business. Now,
bobs.
These bobs. Because nobody knew what bobs was, but now y'all,
like
you guys,
I'm picking bobs.
this is my new trend. This is my new trend. So my new trend is, you guys know, and I'm going to speak this every single daggum show until we get it together. You guys, we have to build a better black America, and I mean that with everything in me. And it starts with people like us, the McDades. We're going to support each and every black owned business from Texas all the way to daggum Wisconsin and everything in between. So you guys, I did make a post on Facebook this week, which was I wanted people to submit their information or to tag a person that has a Black-owned business. You guys, the responses that I received on that post about Black-owned businesses, you guys, was enormous. And I didn't know that I was surrounded by this many Black-owned
Yeah, it
businesses.
was a
Real
lot.
talk. So that was a big help for us. We did choose 2 businesses. We're not going to talk about it right now. We're going to promote these businesses at the end of the show. However, I want you guys to keep sending them. If you did not get chosen for this week, doesn't mean you won't get chosen next week. All year, I'm going to do this all year long. Every Sunday, I'm going to make sure that we talk about at least 2 Black-owned businesses. We're going to give you the information that you need, and we're going to make sure that our people know how to support each other, you
I
guys.
got a shout out.
What?
Shout out to KMWI Media.
Shout out
We
to
record at a Black-owned
KM.
business.
We record at a Black-owned business, KMWI Media. You guys, don't ever be afraid to support your local stations and your local media groups. You guys, they do a wonderful job here at KMWI. They have our full support, and we love you guys for watching us
Facts.
on KMWI. That's who posts us every Sunday when we go live. So shout out KMWI. We love y'all too. Hey. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, honey. I need you to tap the phone. Hey. All right. Hey. I can't do it. My nails are painted, but they ain't long. So, hey.
You
Okay.
are so-
So, do you have any other special shout outs? Hey, shout out to anybody that has a birthday right now. Now, if you got on deodorant, raise your hand. Just raise your hand. Is it your birthday?
I'm just saying.
Everybody at home that has a birthday today or this month, see everybody raise their hand.
You said if you got on deodorant.
Yeah, don't raise your hand if you stink. Girl, don't raise your hand around me. You musty. You can't be coming up in here musty talking about you raise your hand your
This
birthday
guy is
today.
retarded.
But I need to go home and take a bath. I need to go take a bath for your B-Day. But anyway, special shout out to
I'm dead.
everybody that has a birthday now within the next month. Happy birthday to all of the January, February babies. How about that?
Okay.
How about that?
Shout out to all of our sister wives and our friends.
Shout out to all of our sister wives, all of our friends, everybody that supports us. We really do appreciate you guys watching us.
Infinity and a bond.
Infinity.
Infinity
Two?
and
I-
Infinity to a bond.
To infinity at a
To
bond.
Infinity and a bond.
Because I got checked on it last week. I did. So I'm going to check you this week to make sure that you're saying everything you need to say. Shout out to all my family as well. So
Shout out to our niece. Kima said Gabby will be 25 on Saturday.
Gabby, oh, happy birthday, Gabby.
Gabby out there living her best life, honey. She was in Anchorage, Alaska. the
Oh,
other day,
she
honey.
was?
Baby,
So
she
where's
ain't
she at
playing.
right now?
Probably at home.
Okay.
But
Well,
shout out
baby,
to
she
her.
was in Alaska, honey. I hope you had fun. I know it's cold out there. So shout out to Sister Gabby. Kima, thank you so much. Shout out to you and Michi and Marcus and all our
All of
friends.
them. Shaniqua.
Everybody. Shaniqua, Momo, Monique. Oh, my bad. I'm not supposed to say
Ooh,
that.
you
I'm not
gonna be
supposed to
in
say that. Never mind. I'm
trouble.
not supposed to say that.
Monique
Hey,
just knows,
I
not
do
me.
want to send a special shout out to 2 of my family members that support me so much, you guys, up in Kalamazoo, Michigan.
Oh, they
Auntie
do. They on
Patty
here
and
now.
Uncle D. I really appreciate you guys so much. You guys always repost our posts. You always sending businesses my way. Even though you're in Michigan and we're right here in Fort Worth, Texas, I appreciate the support and the love that you guys always send our way. Thank you so much. So special shout out to Auntie Patty and Uncle D. Love you.
Shout out to my daddy. He has
Hey,
surgery. He
he
good.
did.
He back at work.
He
You
but
can't
he's-
keep you can't keep an old man down.
Okay,
like him.
let me ask you something. Why are old people like that?
I don't know. My daddy will go have surgery on Tuesday and be trying to go to work on Wednesday.
Trying, he does, and then when
I'm
we,
for real.
y'all listen.
Like, this is serious.
He had surgery the other day. We take him to his little surgery. He come out the hospital, always talking.
And I tried to offer this man my water. He was like, babe. So I like, the nurse told me you had a sandwich, but you hadn't drunk nothing. He was like, yeah, I just want some water. And I was like, oh, daddy, I got some water right here for you. I handed it to him. He was like, I don't want this. It's hot. I said, oh, you
I
are
don't drink
grateful.
no warm-
I said, well, you just going to be thirsty.
But sweet little me,
I'm scared. I
stopped
told Eric,
at
hurry up and go to
QT
QT and get him some water.
and
before I
got
have to
him
put him
big-
out the car.
There you go. That's all right. But he's doing okay. And then
He is.
when he got in the car, I was like, Pops, I was like, you going back to work? You gonna go back to work tomorrow? I don't even know why you
asked
fix
me
your
that.
mouth.
That old
You
school,
wasted
baby.
breath asking me that.
Baby, he
You
gonna
know
work.
I'm.
Let me
yeah.
tell you, he gonna work until he die.
Yeah,
For real.
But you know what? I
But
appreciate
that's where I get my
that.
work ethic from.
But
My
that's
parents
cool.
look like for real.
That's cool. That's where I get my work ethics from. And with my parents, that's all I saw. That's all I ever seen them do. Go to work, and make sure that they were providing for their home.
Right.
One thing I can say, honey, you'll keep a job. Honey.
Baby, I had 4 when you met me.
Yeah, you did.
You made me quit all 3 of them. And
I
told me to keep
did.
one.
Did. did, because what you won't let me do is overwork myself, so I can't let you overwork yourself.
But
That
I'm
ain't
just
even
saying,
gonna
like,
be
that's
right.
but that's what I saw my mama. She was a single parent.
But hey, change is necessary,
Change
right,
is
guys?
necessary.
Change is necessary.
I was
Change
with that
is always
company for
necessary.
like 15 years, 14 years.
Yeah, you were with that company for a long time, but when you told me, I was like, you know what?
You was good until you dropped me off at work and picked me up, and I was at work all day.
You guys,
almost 24
look,
hours.
you can work so much. This girl works so much. I would drop her off. She was a supervisor of the parking lots at like the UNT games and
Football.
stuff.
I was doing college
So I
football.
would drop her off in Denton at about 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes she wouldn't call me until 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. You guys, I went to Denton and picked my baby up from Daggum, what's that stadium? Apogee Stadium at UNT. You guys, as soon as Shantae got in the car, I was driving off the parking lot. Y'all know how you put a sleepy child in the back seat in the car seat and they sleep before you drive off? That was Shantae, and that right
out.
there did it for me.
I was hey, that's cause
It did it for
you
me.
the supervisor, I was the boss. I had to.
But
run the show.
change is necessary, so you had to get away from all of that because you don't have to do that.
I know, but it was so fun. I really do miss it.
You miss it,
I do.
but I'm gonna make sure that I work hard that,
I enjoy staying
and
at
you
home.
work hard, and we come together so we can provide for.
I
our
enjoy these
household.
weekends that we have together now.
I enjoy you guys working Monday through Friday.
Yeah,
One thing,
that's
hold on.
definitely a
Let me,
difference.
there's a disclaimer with that. So you guys know I went to working Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and working all these awkward hours. I
Every
went
other
from
Saturday.
Monday through Friday. But I'm having to stay at work a little bit later to squeeze in the extra people, and sometimes that's hard because I don't like
You get
getting
home
off
until late. Yeah,
late.
so we learning how to balance. Like
Yeah,
you're not getting home until 9, 10
yeah, I'm not
but-
getting home till late, but that's
But
okay.
it makes up on the weekends. We're allowed to have date days. We're allowed to, chill
Sleep
on Sunday.
in or-
go Packers. The
Right.
football game today.
Facts.
I mean, shout out to the Packers. Y'all
Oh
put a good
my
fight.
God, I'm so mad about
Congratulations, Tampa Bay.
that.
Y'all did make it to the Super Bowl,
Oh my God.
and my Super Bowl board is filled up.
Oh my God. I'm just crickets.
Erica she was pretty sick.
But that's my team.
But they put up a good fight, Eric. I can understand if it was like a 3 to like 28.
Yeah, but they
really
kept
did
up.
try. I feel like they should have went for that fourth down. They didn't go for.
But I
and
was
kicked that
just a
field
little
goal. I
bit
feel like they should have
upset.
went for it, but it's okay.
I was a little bit upset because my baby daddy, Aaron Rodgers, he
kept
you
holding.
know,
He was doing that ball hawk.
he just
He was
no,
doing
he,
that-
the man, he
no,
just kept getting
He was doing that.
sacked. I don't
He was doing that Tony
understand it.
Romo. That must be his best friend.
Ooh,
He was pulling that Tony
next
today.
subject. Change is necessary.
He was. I love my Cowboys. Don't get me wrong. I am a diehard Cowboy fan, but
You
he was
are.
really doing a Tony Romo.
Yeah,
today.
he
I was like,
did.
can you throw the ball
Can you get it out your hand?
like out of your hand and quit letting them sack?
And all the blank throws. I was like, God, you keep throwing.
Hey, let me
it.
ask you a question. How does it feel to have a wife that knows football? I love football.
You know what? That is very attractive to me. I love it because I learned from you.
Yeah.
Some things about football I don't quite understand.
Yeah.
And when I ask questions and I'm like, well, shoot, I'm just going to ask my wife if she going to hook me up with a little, education on, certain things on the field.
got you.
I
I
love
got
it.
you on that football
You
field.
guys, our home is a football home. We got a little beer in the refrigerator, a little drink.
it
And we
is.
sit down on the couch and we watch football just like two dudes, for real.
I'm
But
a baseball fan too.
you
I
are.
taught you the game of
She
baseball.
Took, yeah, she did. You took me to my first
First
baseball
baseball
game.
game,
You
yeah.
guys, I don't like baseball, but you have to go experience going to the
games
field.
are oh my
The
God.
food is good at the baseball
Yeah.
field. Never understood that. You put your little gear on and you go out there. Baseball games are long as I don't know what. They're a little boring.
I've never been to a hockey game, but I want to.
I've heard about hockey. I'm not.
Hockey is fun.
Well,
yeah.
I don't like hockey on TV, but I heard when you go,
Yeah.
I think you can just you can feel the yeah. You're right. You're right. So you guys,
Yeah.
if you ever had the opportunity to get out and try to experience something you never experienced before, go do it. Life's too short
Yeah,
to be
that's why I
wasting
told Erica
time.
she didn't like baseball. She was so opposed to it. I said,
I'll go to
"My
another
thing
game.
is, let
I'll
me
go to
teach
another
you. Let me
game."
teach you. So when I got the tickets and we went to the game, she totally enjoyed it. Michelle came.
Yeah, she did. We had a good
We
time.
had a great time.
It was a little hot out there. We was a little sweaty, a little sticky, just bumping
okay.
arms.
We was
and
cute,
stuff.
though.
We was cute because we were matching like we always
Always
do.
match.
Now it don't even feel right.
It doesn't.
But anyway, you guys, we are going to get into this subject here about change being necessary in all of our lives.
Absolutely.
It's gonna start because we have on our Biden-Harris shirts. We did vote for Biden, and we want to make sure that this is clear. I'm not political. My wife's not
neither.
big in politics,
I just
so
want
I'm
you to
not
know, regardless of who is in the office, I still have to live my life.
You still gotta take
If
care of home.
if Trump would have been the president, he just still would have been the president. At the end of the day, You know,
We don't like
we
it,
don't
but
I mean,
that's
we don't
just-
like it. I mean, you know, he didn't make great choices as the president. I tell people Trump had to have a season finale. You know, he was all on these reality
He
TV shows.
was,
And he had a season finale.
He did.
Clearly in his life.
He did, and you know what? It
he has
wasn't
to go
even
out with a bang.
necessary.
It wasn't
That wasn't necessary. And that goes to say that this was necessary.
It
This
was
change
necessary, but let
was
me tell you,
necessary.
I appreciate Pence at least showing up and being a man. And,
He did.
and passing the throne like you're supposed
He
to.
did.
Or whatever,
Even though he
instead
didn't
of
want
not
to.
being petty like Trump and not showing up.
Right.
But Pence did show up, so
He did.
I was.
So you have to give respect where respect
Yeah.
is due. I do also want to say that women, we have fought for our rights for many years. For 100 years, you guys,
Yep.
from 1820. This is Google me, so y'all please
Come on,
excuse my
Google.
geekness. But from 1820 to the year 1920, women took that 100 years to fight for rights.
Did you remember?
Finally, in 1920, I read a lot. In 1920, the 19th Amendment was passed to say that we could at least have the opportunity to vote in America. It was still an issue with, black women being able to vote. However, that was something that I feel like was given to white women. But at the end of the day, it was a woman's right. Okay.
Right.
So I'm not gonna get too far into depth about that. I just want you to give you guys the history of how long it took for us to even just have the right to vote.
Right.
Women have always, to me, in America, stuck together when it came to these types of things.
Right.
You guys, for the first time in history, change was necessary. We now have a African American slash Asian. Is it South Asian? South Asian female vice president.
Right.
Kamala, am I saying it right? Kamala Harris,
Harris.
because everybody says it different.
Kamala.
Kamala,
Girl,
but
that K girl. That
no,
AKA
I want
girl.
to say, yeah, we want to say this, you guys. I give her mad respect.
Yep.
I do want to say this. I'm a little bit torn at the fact that when you read about what a vice president does, they really don't do anything.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, but they are the backup,
care.
and you
It's
guys,
still-
that means she
She
stands
paved
in
the
line.
way, though. Just imagine if we can get a woman
She
vice president, we can have a woman
definitely-
president.
You're right.
Like
You're
seriously,
right.
so what she did, she paved the way. So now
She
we know
did.
for sure we can have a vice president in office. So that's paving the way that one day we're gonna have a woman president. In
You're
office.
right.
So
You're
I mean,
right.
shout out to her.
Shout out to Kamala Harris. We really, really, really give you mad ups
I was at
for
home
that.
in my pajama pants and my chucks
Excited
and
inside.
my pearls, whatever ones I found.
I didn't wear no pearls now, honey. I ain't.
I mean, but shout out there,
But
Chucks
you
and
know what?
pearls.
That was cool. How
That
her
was
sorority.
I mean, do you know how many people like
Yes.
the Chucks and Pearl hashtag?
Yes.
Everybody
It was
participated.
big.
I mean,
It
it was
was
big.
very big.
What was really big is seeing the HBCU on TV.
Ooh, baby, because she went to Howard, right? She went to Howard University.
Yep, yep. That's
Yeah.
what I'm
Okay,
saying.
so you went to.
Yeah,
well,
but I'm just saying, so to see the band and all that or whatever just come follow
Out there
behind
to
her.
come-
I mean,
yeah.
that was great seeing the HBCU out there.
It
So,
was.
Yeah,
It was.
Howard,
a great
shout out to Howard
experience.
University.
Yes. Shout out to Howard and shout out to Kamala Harris and shout out to Biden Harris.
Change is good.
What?
Change.
Okay, I need some. Change is necessary, you guys. So with all that being said, I do want to say that with all of this, change was necessary, you guys. It's important that we build a better America, not just Black America, but we build a better America, and it starts with getting the right people in office that know what they're doing. And I know that at this time, we can't say that Biden's going to do a whole bunch of things that you want him to do for you, but he's going to make some things
He gotta
happen
start
for
cleaning
us.
it up, though. It's gonna
He's
take
got to
him-
clean it up.
It's gonna take him the first 4 years to clean up the mess that's made.
Right,
Probably
but
a little bit
change
longer
is
after that.
necessary.
But
Change
again,
is
we
very
have somebody in there that knows. He speaks to the people. He listens to us. He heard what we're needing and what's
Yeah.
going on.
Right.
And I mean, hey,
And I gotta say,
also,
his speech was
Let me tell
pretty
you,
nice
also
too.
to see Georgia turn blue is crazy.
It's crazy.
Like
It's very
that's crazy.
It
So,
is. So I'm glad.
I did my homework, y'all.
Now she feel a little special. She done did a Google research
I didn't
like
do a
her
Google
wife.
research. I actually was at home watching. I put them calls on hold, and I had to watch
Ooh,
the TV.
girl, I'm so
Girl,
proud
this
of
is what
you.
going on with me. This affects me,
Come
honey.
through, Shantae McDade. I'm so proud of my wife, y'all. That is amazing.
You know,
That's
it ain't
what-
love and hip hop all the time. I gotta,
Oh well,
you know,
I
gotta
thought it
see.
was, girl. I thought it was love, hip hop, and what's that
You know,
basketball
this ain't
wives
the
or
Juicy
whatever
tea
you be
room.
watching.
This the real tea room.
Oh,
Come
it is.
on.
Well, we just gave you
We
the tea.
speaking facts.
But you guys, aside from the politics,
Mm-hmm.
I want to speak about change for self. You guys, change is necessary. Change is necessary for me. It was necessary for her. It was necessary for you, I'm sure. You guys, and I want you to listen to what I'm about to say because it's very important that you know how important you are. And sometimes we get stagnant in life sometimes. I don't know if you know what stagnant means, but sometimes it's that things become to a standstill.
Like you
or
just kinda-
plateau, like
you-
they would say in the fitness world.
My thing is, you just sit there and be like, "Oh, it's okay," and it's just not.
It's
sometimes
not.
change is very necessary.
It's inevitable. It's gonna happen whether we accept it or not.
Right.
I have been through some things in my life that have caused me to change, and at the time I wasn't really sure if I thought change was necessary, but I knew it was gonna happen. I knew I had to get myself together and get myself ready. I've been through some things. I've lived my past is very dark, and some of you know this and some of you do not. I walked down a crazy alley, and it was very, very dark. And
Ooh, I'm scared.
I'm not even gonna. I may not get into depth because I want to say because I'm writing a book, you guys, called "The Life, the Dream, the Legacy," and I want you guys to stay tuned for that. It won't be out anytime soon because I'm still trying to get my timelines and stuff together.
I can't wait till my chapter cut it because it's gonna be lit.
Oh God, your chapter gonna be 2 pages,
Lies.
the beginning and the end.
Right, and I am the
And
end.
the hey. It's
The
gonna
end
say
and
hey on the
hey,
third
hey.
page.
You
That's
better
what it's
know
gonna-
the beginning and
No,
the end.
you get your little chapter, girl, but that'll be at the end because the
dead.
end gonna be,
Oh, I have another shout out.
What?
Shout out to my cousin and her book.
Oh my gosh, change is necessary,
Not
you guys.
Easily broken. Not something broken.
Ooh,
I
wait
don't
a
know the
minute.
name.
Text her real quick, girl.
I'm
We
not-
gotta
she ain't
go.
gonna respond.
Nene, I need you to tell me. Okay, what's the name of it? Find
I
out
don't
the name of it
know.
real quick, and we'll talk about it. Anyway, you guys, I am writing a book, and it's about how I went through some changes in my life. Do I want to share this?
No, you should.
Okay.
Tell people, don't give them, don't go all into detail, but you can tell people like change is good. You are a prime example of what change is. And sometimes you have to step out on faith and change your outlook on life in order to become the person that you are.
Okay, with you saying that, you
that,
guys,
girl.
that's some good stuff.
Ooh, I've been hanging
Girl,
with you
you
too
are-
long.
girl, you
Girl,
you
I'm
are
on
really
fire.
my
You
wife.
should let me sleep to 4 o'clock every day.
Okay. Oh,
You might
well,
get
shoot,
through
if
the
that's
better
case,
reaction.
Next Sunday, sure need y'all to hey, tap in because it might even be better than this. But no, for real, you guys, and I'm finna let y'all in on something that many of you guys do not know about me. I am an ex-drug addict, and I don't mind telling this story because it's who I am. It started off with me selling dope. I'm not gonna say the years. I'm not gonna say who I was hanging with. I'm not gonna say what inspired me to do that because I came from a really good family and I didn't have to do these things. But back in the day, to make money, I sold dope, and it got pretty bad because I was doing some things that I didn't have no business. It got down to me robbing people. It came down to the breaking in people's houses and doing things that I didn't have no business. And I got into a relationship where this person and I engaged in some things that aren't healthy. I snorted cocaine for 7 years straight, and that led into me smoking crack. And this is true, you guys. This is me. This is the raw Erica. You guys do not know this about my past, but it was ugly. I did some ugly things to family members. I did some stealing of money. I was disrespectful to my parents. Some of you guys know I've been to prison. I'm not proud of that, but it was something that I needed.
It was necessary.
It was very necessary. Change was necessary. And the way that God got a hold of me, he had to shake me. So I got put in jail, you guys, for talking mess to a deputy down at the probation office because I was on probation, selling dope, smoking dope, doing everything I didn't have no business doing. And I was talking crazy to one of the deputies, and he was like, "You better hush before I take you to jail." And I kept talking. And when I got taken to jail, the judge was like, "I'm going to make sure that you sit here long enough to learn your lesson." So he told me no bond allowed. I could not go anywhere. I had to sit there. My mama couldn't come get me. My daddy couldn't come save me. My family couldn't come do nothing but visit me behind that ugly glass. And I had to sit there. And I would look out the window every freaking day down there at Lou Sterrett. I would look out the window, and this old lady that had done 17 years in the federal penitentiary came up to me. I'll never forget. She came up to me. She grabbed me on my shoulder. She said, "Baby, you gotta do the time and let the time do you." She said, "You think that world stops?" She said, "Look out that window. That world don't stop just because you sitting in jail." And then when I went back to court, the judge was like, you're going to go to state jail for 6 months until you complete these drug programs and this and that or whatever. Make a long story short, because I don't want to give it all to you guys, because this will be a part of my book that I hope you guys go and get once it releases. To speed the story up, that 6 months, the next 6 months went by. I did a little over 365 days in jail. That wasn't a long time, but if I tell you, that was hard.
It was day for day.
I did number of things, you guys. Right. Because sitting in there for one day, sitting in there for 6 hours is hard. Can you imagine sitting in there for 6 days and then 60 days?
2 hours for a speeding ticket, baby. Come get me. I ain't gonna make it.
Right, because it's tough. The food is nasty. You are no longer a person. You're a number. They treat you like crap in there. They don't care about when females, if you on your menstrual and you having issues, they don't care about all that. They gonna toss you a little couple of things and you gonna be good. That's it. It's hard to rely on the outside world when you're in a place like that.
Right.
So one thing that I did, you guys, to overcome the drug habits, because it's been 16 years for me, I think. 16. It's been 16 years since I ran down that alley, or 15, one or the other. I lost track. Forgive me. But change was necessary, because when I came out of jail, you guys, I was a whole new person. I was like, I don't want to live this life. I don't have to live this life. And if I keep living this life, I'm going to die. I was either going to die by the gun or I was going to die by the drug, one or the other. And I feel like the drug was going to get me before the gun. Real talk. So change was very necessary in my life. My mother, it was hard for me, because when I was locked up, I found out my mother had cancer. She had breast cancer. And when I got out, I made sure that I did a good deed. My parents took care of my car. And shout out to my sister-in-law, my brother, who made sure my car was good till I got out, honey. They paid that car note to make sure that it was good. But I really, really appreciate my family that was there for me, because when I got out, I couldn't do nothing but go home, take care of my mama. And it was bad, because I felt like at that point, I was a little bit institutionalized. I came home still trying to eat like I was locked up. My mama was like, I bought all this good food for you and you sitting here. But it was hard. But I had to make the change. I had to make the adjustment. I promised my mother that I was going to do a 360. And when I thought about it, I said, why am I promising my mother that? I need to promise me that.
Facts.
You have to promise yourself that if you're going to change, do it for you. Don't do it for nobody else.
Right.
But change is necessary to become the person that you are today. I had to go through all of those things in order to become the person that I am today. And you can't pay me.
A bob.
I would, hello.
Hell.
It ain't enough money in this world to get me to turn to that lifestyle ever again. I remember at one point, I asked somebody to help me, and this person was the person I was dating. I said, can you help me overcome this? And she said, I can't help you. You got to help yourself. And when I thought about that, I didn't take or participate in nobody's 12-step program. I called on God, and I asked him to help me. The first thing he told me was get away. And that's why I left Dallas, and that's why I don't live in Dallas now. I've been in Fort Worth for 12 years, going on 12 years. April make 12 years. I love it where I reside, but change was necessary, you guys. It was very necessary for me to become who I am. Now, if you look at me, you'll be like, oh, no, not Erica. Yes, Erica. And it takes you to speak with my parents to tell you everything I took them through. It was bad.
I was shocked.
It was bad, and I'm
like,
sure.
whoa.
So I'm like, I asked my wife all the time. I was like, are you embarrassed by me because of my past? And she was like, no, that's why you're such a beautiful person, the beautiful person that you are today.
Right.
So I'm glad that I was scared to share that, but you guys, that lets you know.
Your story inspires other people. My thing is, I felt like that was God's way of. That's the only way He was gonna shut you down without you dying.
Yeah.
So he had to back you up against the wall. He had to put you in a place so you can learn who you are and learn who He is.
Yeah.
And that's where you found Him, and that's how you found Eric.
You're right. So to go with that, you guys, there's a. You know, every time that I go through something, I always try to look for a personal encounter. And you guys, this may be a little spiritual, but it's best that we receive positive energy, and this is how I'm going to give it to you today. I really, really strongly feel, you okay?
Yeah.
I really strongly feel like I had a personal encounter with Jesus. And I was reading the Bible one day when I was locked up, and I woke up. This is what happened. I was reading the Bible. I fell asleep. And I woke up, I had a dream that night that it was the footprints thing. Me and Jesus were walking on the beach. This was real. He had on all white. I had on a nice outfit, and we were walking barefooted down the beach. And he was holding my right hand. And he was holding my hand so tight that when I woke up, my hand was bruised. It literally was bruised. And my personal encounter with him was that time. From that point, I was able to get through my prison time on a better note. I was able to suck in what was going on. I was able to participate in classes that I needed to help make me a better person. And I did just that. And I overcame everything that I went through. And like I said, ain't enough money in this daggone world that can get me to go back to that lifestyle. If drugs was the last thing on this earth, I choose to die. Change is necessary.
It is.
Change is necessary, and that's why I push so hard for my businesses. That's why I push so hard for my family. That's why I work, because that's all I know what to do. Hey. No, for real, but change is very necessary. So I hope that I wanted to share something with you guys.
While she's looking, I mean, I don't have a past like that, but again, I fell out of love with me, and I had to find myself.
That's right.
I mean, I was in a relationship. I was trying to please everybody else but myself. So I wasn't ever happy. I was just there. You know, I was drinking, I was doing all kind of stuff, but I stopped caring about me.
But you know what you did? You said that too. You said that in your past relationship, you picked up a bad habit.
I did. Like, I did that just to please
her.
To
fit in with her.
That was her. That's what she liked to do. So I felt like I had to do it just to please her. But at the end of the day, that wasn't pleasing me. It didn't do that to make me worse. I ended up with diabetes.
Diabetic.
It made me diabetic. I mean, all that sugar, literally, it's a lot of sugar. That's the first thing they'll tell you.
But you're so sweet, babe. I like those sugars.
Alcohol.
I like them sugars.
You are so silly.
Them
Alcohol
diabeticals.
is nothing but sugar, though. Like, literally, though. But I was miserable. Like, I didn't care. I wouldn't get dressed up. I wouldn't comb my hair. I wear these wigs.
Girl, you used to wear them little ugly wigs.
I'm just saying, though. But I, like, literally, when I look at myself probably 5 years ago and then where I am now, I am a totally different person.
Right.
I don't even look the same.
Right.
Like, I'm recognizable. Really.
Right. You really are.
Whatever. But my thing is, when I look at those pictures, I fell out of love with myself. I was doing stuff for everybody else, but forgot who Shantae was.
Right.
And so now I know who Shantae was. I love me first. Before I can love anybody else.
But that's real. And
like, real talk.
And I feel like you know that change was necessary, especially when we hooked up. Yeah. You know, when you hook up with a person, you try to change up some things and make it seem like you all buttered up, and you really ain't buttered up. You buttered down. Your butter is brown and it's turning into.
My butter ain't brown.
Yeah, your butter be browning, honey, when you hook up with a person. But you do that. We change things about ourselves just to please other people. But you know who? I gotta kick a shout out to Shaniqua. Shaniqua, I have learned from my close friend Shaniqua that be yourself. Mm-hmm. Quit trying to live your life for somebody else. Quit trying to do stuff to please other people. Please yourself. If getting up, taking a shower, getting dressed, and you have a routine, and then somebody come along and they like, why you take a shower every morning? Why you don't bathe at night? Why you don't do this? And you switching up your routine to please another person, baby. Change is necessary, but not for other folks. Change is necessary for you. Right. And if you can't get yourself together, ask somebody that can help you. Ask somebody that you're not ashamed to talk to help that, to help you change. Because that's what I feel like is necessary.
Guess what? I'm not responsible for your feelings.
And I'm not responsible for your feelings. So if you're a little bit in your feelings about something that we're doing or that somebody else is doing, and you guys, another thing, if somebody is being blessed, quit trying to hate and take it away from them, because it's not your season. So when you get into finding change for yourself, make sure that, once again, it's right for you.
Right.
And if it's right for somebody else to be changing and evolving and receiving a blessing, be proud, be happy, congratulate. If you have a fellow friend or a fellow family member that's just opened a new business or that just got a new job or just got a new car, say congratulations, support them. Hey, if you need to lend a helping hand or to somebody, quit being mad because somebody else received the blessing before you. It's not your season. When your season comes, trust and believe it's going to be people that's going to congratulate you.
Right.
And that's going to be happy for you. And black, colored people, we got that bad.
I mean, we hate on each other, like real talk.
But that's stuff, but we do. But that's the whole.
That's why I'm saying change is necessary.
Instead
of hating on somebody, let's support their business. Let's support what we're doing. Let's put our dollar into a black company.
Yeah.
Like, the Caucasians do it every day.
They do it all day.
The Asians do it every day. They support
Hispanics
each other.
do it.
They get together. They playing together, and they making all kind of dollars. We can do the same thing,
baby.
If we stop hating on it,
we can. Like, we can. It's enough room out here for everybody to make money and to be successful. And the one thing that we need to learn how to do is not only change ourselves, but if somebody needs help with changing for the better,
Right.
then you lend a helping hand.
Yeah.
And you make sure that you get out there and you do what you're supposed to do. That's what God wants us
We
to
walking
do.
like that man down the street.
Oh, girl, we not gonna talk about that, girl. That was some funny stuff. But anyway, I do want to share with you guys how we handle change is the essence of our existence and the key to happiness, particularly in our current times of uncertainty. So you want to make sure with that you handle the change and you embrace it. You guys, you might not like the new job that you just got, and you mad because you left the old one.
Right.
Change is necessary.
Change is necessary.
And what
It's scary.
It's scary. Change is it's very scary. But sometimes when you want to go on a venture and start a new business, I'm gonna always say to start a business because I'm always trying to start new businesses to make money and stuff.
Right.
But if you're gonna start a new business or something like that, you got to step out on faith. We all know that. You got to step out on faith. If you start getting nervous, that means it's gonna work. You got to trust in your higher power to
Right.
know that he gonna carry you through. Some people ask me, Erica, how did you just stop working and just go start cutting hair? Because I trusted God. And you guys, I make really good money doing what I'm doing, but I
Facts.
always trust in God. Excuse me.
I'm sorry, I have to validate you.
Excuse me.
Facts. We make great money.
Excuse me, you guys. Hold on one second. Excuse me.
Yes, ma'am.
Boo boo. You can't do that, boo boo. Don't do that.
Facts. You make great money.
I do. You do too, though.
Great.
I like your money because it helps pay the bills.
Hey, Michelle made a valid point. She said
What she
people
say?
have to want to change in order to change.
People have, oh my gosh. You have to want to change. We're going to go back to my little story that I just told you guys
gotta want
because it's
to.
true. I wanted to change so bad. I would be in the car just shaking like, ooh, why can't I get this together? Why can't I get it together?
Mm-hmm.
But you have to want to change. You have to want something different than what's going on. If you're sitting at home and you broke, it's on you. You got to change. You got to get up out the chair. Because job ain't going to come knock on your door.
It ain't. You got to go.
It's not going to come knock on your door. You got to sit and apply. Nowadays, you guys, jobs are so easy to get. You don't have to show up at the building. All you got to do, you can have on your dadgum drawers underneath. You can have
It's
on
right-
a nice
right now,
suit
jobs
tie.
are really easy to get.
It's easy to get. I know people getting jobs left and right, you guys, and they never, ever met these people at the company
Yep.
or nothing.
Yep.
You have to want to
to.
change. Now, don't be listening to me and saying, oh, well,
I'm finna go step out on
I'm
faith,
finna, yeah, I mean, you step out on faith when you're ready. But let me tell you something. When you do step out on faith, because y'all know I'm working.
You're going to fall and bump your head a couple of times.
You gonna fall. Baby, let me tell you something. Have you ever hit rock bottom?
Yep.
Have you ever hit rock bottom? Yep. I hit rock bottom 3 times. 3 times, you guys. Hitting rock bottom is tough.
It is.
You can stay there.
better preach.
You can, but y'all, because the Big Day podcast, y'all gonna get a little bit of everything from
You're going
us.
to get the funny, the real.
The real and the crazy. Today is real.
Today's real, but my thing is necessary.
It's
We're
very
in the funny
necessary.
all the time. We have great shows, we cracking up or whatever.
But we
my
go through
thing is, I
changes
feel like-
too.
I told Eric, I said no, scratch that. We had a whole nother show planned. I said we have a new president and change is necessary, and I need people to know that we got to start somewhere.
We got to start somewhere, and that's why our shirts are representing who is now in office, for the simple reason I feel like what was in there before.
I mean, he
Oh
was
my
in
God,
there. I mean, you know,
I just can't even say his name no more.
Girl, Trump,
But
girl.
I'm just saying, I just giving you chills. I can't say it. But old dude, he was in there. He out. Okay, so I don't want to talk about it, but it is change is necessary, you guys. We were very excited. I was very delighted on the day of the inauguration because it meant a lot to me. It really did. What was the young girl's name? The little poet. What was her name?
Norman, something Norman.
Oh my gosh! Can somebody tell me what her name was?
Google.
Hello, I'm talking.
Oh.
So you not
Let me
talking
do my
right
job.
now. I
I'm
need
sorry.
you to do your job. Somebody help me find a little baby name, or somebody tell me here on the screen because I want to give her a special shout out. She's only 22, 23 years old. I know that, but I can't remember her name. First of all, she was dressed to a T.
She
so
was.
she was dressed really well, and she came out there and
what's it? Amanda
Amanda
Gorman.
Amanda Gorman.
Come on, thank you, Kima.
Okay, thank you, Kima. Okay, Amanda Gorman, baby, very powerful passage that she wrote. Baby, I would love to get a hold to something of hers, like a book or or a video or something. I had never heard of her, so I was like, "Who's this little girl?" First of all, I thought she was only like 18 or
Was she
something.
offered a job?
She's off the job at Morgan State University.
Morgan
Oh, wow.
State, but she went to Howard too. Somebody looked that up. She went to I believe she went to Howard or Harvard.
Harvard.
She went to Harvard University. So hey, everybody can't get into Harvard.
You sure
Honey,
can't.
shit, everybody can't get into Howard. You know, it's tough nowadays to get into these HBCUs, but Harvard, top of the line, Ivy League school that baby girl went to and she attended, and shoot, she already done. She went full force coming out of high school, but I heard that she's an activist and that she does a lot of things in her community to help out you guys, and that kind of change is necessary. Another thing that I want to say is, more power to you guys that want to run for council, city council. I'm getting more
That's where it
common people to run for city council, which leads up to where we're at today.
There was somebody in your post that was running somewhere. In Fort
Yes, my friend Flo Simmons. I thought she was just playing.
No, she was really
Flo
running.
Simmons have been through some changes too, because she was very sick in her lifetime. I hope she don't get mad at me for telling a story, so I'll keep it brief. But Flo Simmons, if you're watching, special shout out to you because she's running for city council. She was sick, received a transplant, a kidney transplant, and you guys, she's doing well. She's doing well. It was a couple of years ago, and she made a statement that she wanted, a nice little promotion or shout out because she's running for city council in Fort Worth. So you guys, she went through her second interview process. She is a woman of color, and I give you the utmost respect because it takes a lot to be able to step up and want to lead your community, and it starts with stuff like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So change is necessary everywhere we go. It is very inevitable. There's nothing you can do about it. Just be in acceptance with it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You have to be in
But
acceptance.
you gotta want to. Like, I mean, even for myself, I didn't think I'd be in school right now.
Ooh.
I mean, I didn't. I
But
always,
you know what?
let me
You
tell
tell
I'm-
your story.
I'm
Tell
always
your
a person
story.
that'll start something and never finish.
Never finish.
I started medical school, never finished it. I only had 6 months left. I dropped out totally. I started college, never finished it. I did all my basics or whatever. Oh, okay, I'm not gonna do
Just
that.
didn't
It's just
finish.
something I just wanted to say. I finished. Like, I always start something, never finish. I finished high school. My mom wasn't playing that.
But
okay?
you found it necessary
But
to
for
change.
real.
She found it necessary to change her your degree
I
plan,
changed my major.
so her degree can be beneficial to the businesses
to the
that
business
we
we're
trying to
making
start.
versus- I mean, yeah, my passion, no lie, passion teaching. Anybody that know me
She
knows
loves
teaching is my
kids.
passion, and kids are what I was put on this earth
Right,
to deal with. Real
right.
talk. But now that where I am now, I've been out of the classroom so long, I feel like now I needed to make my degree or something that's going to benefit my household.
Right.
We have multiple businesses.
Right.
We have stuff, so I just feel like that was more what we're doing now. But again, I never know. I am on my second year in college. Like, oh my God.
That's good.
Like,
I'm proud
I'll
of you.
be dropping out in 6 months. I'll be like,
And I won't let her,
that. But
even
Erica,
if I
this
gotta
right
sit
here,
down and help her
this
out.
backbone
And
right
y'all
here,
know
ain't
we
trying
gonna
to
keep
hear
it
that.
real, you guys. I'm gonna keep it real with
Yeah.
you, and I don't care about if no college person or no counselors get a hold of what I'm about to say, because I'm gonna keep it real with you. I help this woman with
Oh,
her
yeah.
schoolwork. Yes, I do.
Of course.
But if you want to see your wife or your spouse, girlfriend, boyfriend be successful, sometimes you got to sit down with them and do it with them. You know what I'm saying? Don't do it for them. Yeah, I help her. Shantae's not a writer. I'm
She
a
a
writer. Sometimes she'll put a paper together. I'll be like, nah, this a little,
We gotta
no,
shift this.
no, I'm written, no. Oh, girl, give me that. Let me help you. So you guys, yes, I do help my wife through her college journey because I want to see her be successful. I want to see her have what she's never had before.
Right.
And you guys, it took a lot for her to step up and do that. And for some reason, I won't let her give up.
Nope.
It's
And
days
I
that
be
we,
like, girl, I'm finna call my counselor tomorrow.
it be days we at the house. She's like, I'm like, no, just come on.
I be like,
we
I'm
got
tired, I'm
this.
sleeping, my brain hurts. She be like, we got this. What you gotta do
We
today?
got
Let's
this.
see what we gotta
sitting
do.
up
Like, for
till
real.
4 o'clock in the morning,
morning.
writing papers, sitting up because she has to go every day. You guys, she don't get a break. She
2
goes to
weeks
work
out of the
from
year.
10 to
That's
7.
it.
During break, sometimes she'll work on her schoolwork, or we'll work on it when I get home from work. But if it's something she don't understand, I'm there. If it's something she need help with, I'm there. If it's something that she, that she just absolutely cannot get, I'm there. But I want to see her succeed, and that's a part of change. Being able to help somebody when she can't help herself. You know what I'm saying? So you guys, you got to take all of this stuff in and really, really learn something from what we saying. It's true stories. It's facts about who we are, and we want it. Listen, you can't keep what you have unless you give it away. And if you don't understand what that means, think about it. You cannot keep what you have unless you give it away. And the name of
shout out
Nina,
to my cousin.
I'm so sorry, Nene, for not remembering the name. My brain is cloudy right now. Okay, you guys, special shout out
Our
to
roommate, my cousin.
our roommate, this Shantae's cousin, Nina Hearn. She is on Facebook and YouTube. She's coming out with her first book, you guys. We're proud of her. We have supported her this whole time. It was nice where she was like, I don't know, Erica, can you read this for me? And it was nice where she would stay up late in her bed writing, and we were like, what are you doing? She wrote a book, and it's called No Easy Way Out. It's called My Poetic Journey. And you guys, the book is amazing because it's a book of poems,
But it talks
but
about
it
her
tells
life.
you about her life
Right.
from the time she came out of high school up until now, and her love life and
It's actually
losing
on
her
Amazon
mother.
now.
It's on Amazon. Oh, I am so proud of you, Nene. Listen, it's on Amazon Prime, and
No,
it's
but
for
it's on Amazon. You have to be a Prime member.
Oh, okay. It's on I'm sorry. No Easy Way Out, you guys. My Poetic Journey by Nina Hearn. It is now on Amazon. You guys, if you can go spend $12.99 at McDonald's on number twos,
Yeah.
then you can go and buy this book. She is a woman of color. She's a young woman of color. She's 27 years old, and she has a really strong passion for writing and expressing how she feels, and she wants to help people by sharing her poetry with the world. So once again, No Easy Way Out by Nina Hearn, and it is now available on Amazon for $12.99. Y'all go support my girl and get her book. And you guys, don't ever be afraid. Listen, we all got money. At times you have money, sometimes you don't. If you spending money at the white people
buying
business,
her
go
book
spend. Okay,
now.
buy it now. Buy two.
I did.
All right, buy three. Because we're going to support Nene. And I want y'all to go support. Y'all start supporting people and you'll see how much love you get back. I be telling small business owners all the time, if you need any help, let me know. I don't have my hand out because I got plenty of what I need to take care of my household. Don't be afraid to lend that helping hand. Support, support, support. If you know somebody that's making sweet treats at home, purchase some. And you guys, you got to keep in mind, be professional. Now, shoot, we got to be professional. Learn some professionalism.
Right.
Learn some consistency. I have an issue with buying products from black-owned businesses this week. In 2 weeks, I need to re-up on whatever I'm buying from you, and you're not available.
Don't answer.
You're not answering my
Don't
call.
respond.
You don't respond. We got to be more professional, you guys, because change is necessary. If you want to become a successful company or a successful business, you got to learn how to be professional. So with all that being said,
Karma Girl.
you guys, we have
Shout out to the class of 2000. My
Shout
classmate.
out to the
Let
class.
me tell you something.
Okay,
These people,
come on.
My class.
What
called-
school did you go to?
I went to David W. Carter.
Hey, go
I'm
Carter
a
Cowboys.
graduate, I'm class of 2000.
Hey, hey.
So class
young.
of 99 and 2000. But
young.
my thing is, all of my classmates, we are doing something
Y'all are.
positive.
Y'all are.
I mean, we have black-owned businesses. We are
Lot
doing
of
something
them.
positive. I mean, it shocks Eric. I'm like, girl, I went to school with her.
I'm like,
Like-
oh my gosh, how many people do you know that have everybody that came out the class between 1995 and 2002 at Carter High School? Very successful classes that then came out. So everybody that you know, I'm like, shoot, where's such and such? Can we get the hookup? Okay,
Right.
that's
So
all right.
I won our first black-owned business. It's her business called the Carmel Girl Collection. This will be Tamika Lightfoot in school, but she actually got married, so her name is Tamika Snow now.
Tamika Snow, yes.
Right. Erica, you can
Okay.
read her journey.
All right. I'm gonna share with you guys her journey and a little bit about her business, so we know how we can go and support. So the Carmel Girl Collection was founded in January of 2015 by Tamika A. Snow. In 2014, before relocating to Atlanta, Tamika began making hand-whipped shea butter as a hobby. After numerous friends and family inquired about her products, she began selling them from home. In 2015, Tamika began to experiment and add to her product line. Now, the Carmel Girl Collection offers a vast array of body butters, body soap bars, body scrubs, bath bombs, beard care, soy candles, and hair formula. All products are handmade and infused with shea butter along with other natural oils. Tamika is passionate about helping others love the skin that they are in and will continue to grow her line of products. And you guys, if you go check out her website, and I'm about to say it 2 times, so y'all take note. If you didn't catch it this time, you can catch us on YouTube. We'll post it on tomorrow and you can catch this.
Right.
You guys, it's the Caramel Girl Collection. It is the Caramel, CARAMEL, Girl Collection at .com. I'm sorry. TheCaramelGirl.com. And that was her email. My bad. Okay, so CaramelGirl.com. Let me slow down. Okay, so we give a special shout out to Tamika Snow. You guys, I ordered for my fellas. I'm going to try and get the Caramel Girl Collection on my shelves because I support Black businesses. Love to put people's products on my shelves. I will be supporting her. I just purchased the beard stuff. So it's the beard wash, the beard oil. I will be trying it on my new clients. You guys get ready because the Caramel Girl, it has a good smell. Ooh, I love it. So we will start trying this product out at Platinum Barber Studio. Thank you so much, Tamika, for letting us shout you out. You guys, you can find the Caramel Girl Collection on Facebook at the Caramel Girl Collection, on Twitter at the Caramel Girl, and Instagram at the Caramel Girl Collection. You guys make sure that you go and support these Black businesses. She's based out of Atlanta. We chose 2 companies out of Atlanta because we don't just support Black businesses in Texas. We support Black businesses around the United States. We are going to start doing this by helping one business at a time. And if we can do that, that'll help. So we have another business that is similar to the Caramel Girl Collection. My friend, her name is Tanisha, and let me pull up her information. It is Allen 1401 Candles. You guys, this is Allen 1401 Candles. The Allen 1401 Candles is a Black-owned, woman-owned luxury soy candle company specializing in small batch, highly fragrant candles. They also offer various sizes, and now they have new scented beads and also candle accessories. So you guys, her company name is named after her late grandfather, Allen, and she combined the numeric portion of his address, which was 1401. So she came up with Allen 1401. She named it after her Black grandfather.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that's pretty deep. So that right there says a lot. You guys, she has some really, really good things to offer also on her website. She's also based out of Georgia, which is in Union City. So she's a little bit outside of Atlanta, but you guys, let's support all of our Black-owned businesses. Thank you, Tanisha, for allowing us to shout out your business today. You guys, she also has a few promos. I do want to let you know her promos. She has free shipping, so if you go on her website at www.allen1401candles.com, you can purchase candles. And you guys, her scents are more directed to the males. So it's male scents. So it also caters to women, but this is more towards the male. So you guys,
That's true.
yeah,
You know,
it
men
is.
need stuff.
Men love candles too, but they don't like all the fruity smells and stuff.
the
So
Bath
I
and
can,
Body Works, they're not trying to
yeah,
get
they
the
don't like
sales.
all that. Now
That's
Bath
true.
and Body Works do got a nice men line. Now I
They
ain't gonna
do.
lie. All right, now come
They
on
have
now.
some men's scents, but they don't have a
They
lot.
do. But Allen 1401 Candles, she really, really caters to the men. She has a whole bunch of little packages. You put a Valentine's package. Y'all go on there, www.allen1401candles.com. She has free shipping. Is extended to everyone every Friday using code no fees, NOFEES, at checkout. So if you guys do go online and order, please put in that code on Fridays, no fees at the checkout. So you guys, just make sure that you support these companies. I'm not telling y'all to go and buy anything right now if you can't afford it. But if you happen to want to get something for one of your friends or for your boyfriend or for your husband, you guys, let's start supporting these Black businesses and go on their websites. That, once again, is Allen 1401 Candles. Thank you, Tanisha. It's www.allen1401candles.com, and you guys can order her products on there. So we thank those 2 ladies. You guys, I have to say this again.
We do this on the
Oh, you want?
CaramelGirl.com.
Okay. And I want to go back to the CaramelGirl.com. You guys, her email address.
This is her website.
Oh, her website is the Caramel Girl. So it's spelled THECARAMEL CarAmelgirl.com, and her email address is thecarmelgirlcollection@gmail.com.
So shout out to both.
So shout out to both.
Kelly say our shirts on point.
Oh, baby, yes. hey. So you guys, once again, we're starting this. We're gonna share the love once again. Y'all are gonna see me. I'm probably gonna get on y'all nerves with this bobs,
okay, though.
with these support your BOBs. But you guys, I want to do something like I want to start purchasing land.
Yeah.
Y'all remember Black Wall Street? I'm not gonna preach about it because y'all know about it in Oklahoma. Let's do that. Let's build some cities around here, you guys. Let's get some land and put some buildings out there and start supporting each other. It is all about support. We have
Yes,
to
we have to
learn
support each other.
in our community to support. And I'm going to always say it. I'm going to get on your dadgum nerve saying it. My wife going to be like, shut up, because that's all you talk about. But I'm going to support. And if I can change America one person at a time, I'm going to do that.
Absolutely. All right. You want to run for office?
I want my cape.
I mean, you
I want
act
a cape.
like you need one. I mean.
I want a cape. Can you give me a cape, James Brown, and throw it off? I'm here to save the day.
Oh, yeah. It's time to go. Change is necessary.
Okay.
Oh, it's time to wrap this up because she's getting a little carried
It's
away.
not because I get so excited because we just, y'all, I was excited about that post. 91 comments, you guys.
Yeah.
91 comments. These are people in our area that we don't even know about. And sometimes it's hard for people to market. It's hard. We know it costs, you know. But if I'm on this platform here talking to the world, I'm going to help you if I, you know, if that's what the Lord allows.
And I also want to say, hey, if y'all have a story, let us know. Hit us up. We need guests.
We
wanna
need
hear.
guests. We here to share
We
it.
want to share. We want to share the world. Everybody ain't perfect.
We
you know what I'm
not.
saying? We want to hear our story. You heard my wife's story. You heard my story.
But
If
you can't keep what you have unless you give it away, and that's what that means.
Yep.
Don't hold on to something that you can use to help somebody else.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So quit being quiet about what you went through. Quit being embarrassed.
Right.
Because come on. I'm not embarrassed by my story. That's what made me who I am today.
Right, we
You
gonna do a
know?
show on Dallas. Shout out to Dallas Jane Parker.
Oh, Dallas Jane Parker, and we haven't wore her shirt
We
yet.
have not.
You guys, we have a wonderful story that we're gonna cover
Yeah.
in the next couple of weeks
April
about
and Jeff, yeah.
a baby that God is truly sparing her life.
Yes.
She got a story
She
to
has a
tell,
story.
and she can't even talk. So mama gonna have to come in here and tell it. But the point is,
Right.
we're gonna support. We're gonna share. We're gonna make this world a better place, one person at a time, for
Absolutely.
sure. All right.
All
So,
right, so-
with all of that, what
With
you
all
got?
of that being
What
said,
you got?
can also follow us on our social media. On Instagram,
Say
it's
it
going to be
slow.
the McDade. The McDade podcast. You make me mess up.
The McDade
Anyway,
Media.
let me try that again. You can follow us on our social media. On Instagram, it's going to be the McDade podcast. On Facebook, it's going to be Erica Erika and Shantae McDade. And also on YouTube, it's going to be the McDade's podcast. And also, you can always catch us here at the executive suites of
KMWI Media.
No,
No, and you forgot something.
Dashmedia.com. You messing me up. Can you let me do my stuff?
I'm excited.
Okay, I understand. Calm down, baby. Lord. Anyways, you can catch us here on Sundays at 6 at the executive suites of KMWI-media.com. If you go on there, click
That
on
feel
that
good.
live
Don't
link
stop.
button, and we'll be there.
Hey.
And what do you have? Come on.
Fortitude.
Come on, shout out
Let's
Fortitude.
talk about fortitude.
You ain't got that long. Come on.
Let's
you got 2
talk.
minutes.
I'm wasting time like they do on the football field.
We don't need to waste time.
The Buccaneers did that. The Buccaneers just did that to my
They
team.
really did.
So we gon' waste a little bit of time. Come on, y'all. Snap your fingers.
Erica,
Yeah.
if you don't get on
Low. I wish the chair would go down.
Oh,
Low. Damn. Okay, I tried to go low like the Kroger commercial, but it
did.
didn't. It didn't work, unfortunately. But okay, it did. Hey, I like this chair. It doesn't let me down low. Okay, so you guys, we are going to say this again and again. Watch
Fortitude.
the #1 miniseries done by KMWI
KMWI
Media. You guys, go and watch the trailer. Go and watch the
Episode
first
1 is out.
episode of Fortitude. You guys will love it. It's really, really good, and it's gonna get deep and deeper and deeper. Directed by yours truly, Ta-da! Yeah, but anyway, we want you guys to watch Fortitude, and we hope that whenever you watch it, we would be looking for feedback. So make sure you go watch that on YouTube. You can find it at KMWI Media, YouTube, and on Facebook. You guys, please make sure that you support us. We love you guys. Thank
Support
you
them
so
BLBs.
much. What's the BLB? Black Power, baby. Black is power. You guys stay excellent. Remember, change is necessary. If you ever need to talk, if you guys ever need us for any reason, we are here for you. You know my number. You
I
know
ain't
how
got
to
no
reach
money,
it. If you need $5 to get your little $2 hamburger
Call
on the
Erica.
dollar
Don't
menu,
call me.
Call Shantae.
Try Erica. Don't try me.
You know what. And on that note, you guys, we thank you so much. Stay positive and make sure that you guys love on each other and keep supporting them black-owned businesses. We love you guys. Thanks for tuning in to the Big Day Podcast.
Over misreading a message. See, first it was this, and that was soon to follow. Waiting on the weekend like my turn at the Apollo. Rub the wood, it's our Good Friday turn tonight. Gather up my girls and we gon' start the party right. Loving how I'm living like the sky is the limit. Whatever it is to get into, you know we gon' be in it. Ladies, if you feel me, put your glass to the ceiling. Fellas, look around, you ain't nothing but winning. It's the weekend, ain't got a care in the world. Opening up bottles with my girls. It's time to get right. It's time to get right. We gon' be the ones with our hands in the air, looking great, feeling good. Interrupt, I'm wishing that you would get right. It's time to get right. Okay, on them double shots, feeling like rock star status. Big girl swagger, walk kinda mean, and that ass'll make you stagger. Got that I want that look on your face. Your girl, she getting madder. Now she in the corner, can't get